Paul, I'm Lewis. As Paul's, I'll just go through a bit about myself first, as these guys did. So I started in the outdoor industry when I turned 18. I got a job in Cornwall as a surf instructor, and then was a snowboard instructor at winter. I came to university and started getting into the climbing and mountaineering side of things. And then, as Paul said, about 12 months ago, this opportunity opened up, similar to what's happening now. And I was successful in getting a job with Mammut, and I've worked with those guys ever since. So I've basically been asked to come and give you a brief description of a day in the life of a tech for Mammut. So yeah, hopefully this will answer some questions for you. So majority of the work, like Paul says, takes place at weekends. You'll get assigned a certain area, so it can be anywhere in the UK. You'll travel up there, all expenses paid. You'll stay in a Premier Inn, and you'll get your breakfast, lunch and evening meal paid for. So you normally start quite early. You'll have your breakfast, have a little morning meeting, and then you'll be at the store ready for when that opens, normally about 9 o'clock. And throughout the day you'll tend to visit about 6 different shops. Your prime job being to train the staff in that store on the products of Mammut and justify to the store attendants why customers are going to pay 100, 200 quid more than they would for some bargain bucket boots or whatever. So you gain a lot of knowledge on the products, which, as you guys will probably be aware now, you started university and you started working in the industry. Knowing kit and product is crucial, no matter what element of the outdoor industry you enter. People are always going to be asking you about what kit's good and what's out there. So this gives you a perfect opportunity to do such things. Another great point that Paul also asked me to highlight is the new Mega Mammoth days that we've been doing. So basically there's a lot of promotions going off in selected stores, and your job role changes a little bit. It's more focused then towards the customer, fitting the customer out with adequate gear for what they want to use it for. So you get a lot of communication skills, going back to what James said earlier, with the communication skills and organisation and such things, all incorporated in this job. Especially with you being university students, it helps because these guys take into account that you are at university and you do need time to study, which I don't know many employees that do like that. So just to sum up really, you get to travel all over the UK and you get evenings off. So me and some of the second years, Dave Bowler, Tom Benman and Joe Cossey, we and Paul, for that matter, we often get out, get climbing, different climbing centres. A lot of the work you do is in big cities like Edinburgh, Birmingham, down in London. So you get to visit some awesome climbing centres, which is quite a big perk for me. And I'll be sticking around at the end for you guys to ask me any questions. Yeah.
I think that's good, yeah.
Nice one. Cheers, guys.
Hopefully that's just